Topic 1. China's economic stimulus measures lead to a significant rally in Chinese stocks, indicating a positive response from the market. The People's Bank of China has lowered interest rates and injected liquidity into the banking system to support the economy. This is part of the government's final attempt to steer economic growth back to its target of around 5% for the year. Additional fiscal measures are expected to be announced before the week-long holiday starting October 1st. Shanghai and Shenzhen plan to lift housing purchase restrictions to alleviate the real estate crisis. As part of fresh fiscal stimulus, China plans to issue approximately 2 trillion yuan in special sovereign bonds this year. These actions have resulted in the highest weekly gains in the Chinese stock market since 2008. The Chinese economy is facing strong deflationary pressures due to a sharp downturn in the real estate market and weak consumer confidence, heavily relying on exports in the global trade environment. Topic 2. The Federal Reserve's decision to cut interest rates, followed by a rise in Treasury yields, puzzles investors, reflecting complex economic factors. The Federal Reserve has cut the benchmark short-term lending rate by 0.5 percentage points, yet long-term Treasury yields have risen. This is seen as a market adjustment to expectations of too much easing before the Fed meeting. Some experts interpret this as the Fed's readiness to tolerate higher inflation in response to a weakening labor market. The yield on 10-year Treasury bonds rose by about 17 basis points after the Fed meeting, while the 2-year yield remained largely unchanged. This indicates a bear steepening phenomenon, where long-term yields rise faster, anticipating inflation. Concerns about the US fiscal deficit and debt burden potentially increasing borrowing costs in the long term are also present. These varied market trends have led investors to reduce their Treasury allocations, considering the possibility of further significant rate cuts by the Fed. Topic 3. Boeing faces ongoing safety concerns with the NTSB issuing an urgent warning for certain 737 models, including the MAX. The National Transportation Safety Board, NTSB, has issued an urgent safety recommendation regarding certain Boeing 737NG and 737 MAX aircraft, warning that the rudder actuators may fail. This follows an investigation into an incident where pilots of a United Airlines MAX 8 reported that the rudder pedals did not move from a neutral position while landing in Newark. The NTSB expressed concerns about Boeing's manual instructing pilots to exert maximum force to overcome a stuck rudder, which could lead to loss of control or runway excursions during takeoff or landing. The NTSB has recommended that Boeing develop alternatives and alert pilots to this issue. The FAA is closely monitoring the situation and plans to review actions in accordance with the NTSB's temporary recommendations. Boeing has faced multiple issues over the past 5 years, some of which have been tragic and financially devastating, including 2 fatal crashes of the 737 MAX that resulted in 346 deaths. Topic 4. Prince Harry's Sentebale organization spearheads a program to aid young people in Africa, showcasing humanitarian efforts. Prince Harry is launching a new charitable initiative through his organization Sentebale, bringing together global business leaders and philanthropists to support the prosperity of young people in southern Africa. Sentebale, co-founded by Harry in 2006, with Prince Seeiso of Lesotho, was established to help children and young people affected by HIV/AIDS in Lesotho and Botswana. The initiative now focuses on broader issues faced by local youth, including health challenges, wealth inequality, and climate issues. This gathering marks Harry's first visit to Southern Africa since 2019, where he aims to collaborate with local organizations and businesses to address barriers faced by the region's youth. Topic 5. Potential port strikes across various regions raise concerns about